Hello, welcome to Stephen Speak, Extra Speak, episode 33, and this is a new format. Again, I'm using my new equipment, so let's just get into it, shall we? And let's just start speaking. Welcome to Stephen Speak, Extra Speak, a little more prattle on everything and nothing. Buggered up that intro. Did you notice? That should be the intro every time, I think, for this show. I'm not going to use them sound effects too much, but it does make me smile. That can be extra silly on this machine I have at my fingertips. All the sounds and stuff I'm going to enter into descriptions of my podcast. They're all downloaded from freesounds.com. I think it is. I'll put the link in the description. You sign up and just go over there and download some sounds and give some kudos to the people that create them. There's a lot on there. Some of them are very weird, actually. We should do an episode on that. Anyway, today's episode is which is what I should have said in the beginning of before the actual intro, because my idea for the new format is to kind of tell you what it's about, play the theme music, and then start talking about it. But today's extra speak is about close to knocking myself out. Maybe I did knock myself out. I don't know. But when I was living at home with my parents, you go through a phase, don't you, when you're a kid? Like, you go through, like, you know, kind of like a goth phase, or some people do at least. I went through that. I don't mind doing that. I just don't do it as much. You kind of have to, like, become mainstream at some point, don't you? Do you? I don't know. Maybe I have. I don't know. I became a manager and I couldn't wear black nail varnish anymore. Well, the primarily point, I think, is why I stopped doing that. God, this has gone off on a tangent already. Is that the rock club that in my local town closed down, and I kind of lost that place that I could go and feel I could do that. So anyone that worked for me knew I used to go into work with nail varnish and stuff on regularly. But yeah, when that place closed, it kind of, I don't know, just didn't do it as much. I don't know what to say. Anyway, so when you're a kid, you know, when you're growing up, you find yourself and you get into things and you start watching things and you hear like films you should watch and you hear about old actors and stuff. And I've always what am I saying? I've always had a liking for, like, older films and, you know, how they were produced and how they looked and like the old ways of doing stuff, and especially like kung fu films as well. I love them old corny kung fu films. Like you'd come in from a night out when I was a kid, and they went through a phase of like showing, like, I don't know any of the names off the top of my head, but like really old, like, samurai films where the guys, it was like very much like Power Rangers. I'd be able to jump like 30 foot in the air and like slice each other up and stuff. Like, absolutely ridiculous, but like you couldn't stop watching it. And I got into, probably then towards the end of school, beginning of college, got into Bruce Lee, and became a bit obsessed with him, to be honest. Like some people do, you know, what a guy he was, you know. Very spiritual, very intelligent, and the most ripped body of anyone ever. Like, Jesus, did he have any fat on him at all? Probably not. Yeah, what a guy, you know. And I got pretty into his films and had posters on my wall, and I ordered from a catalogue. There was a guy I used to work with that used to get these like weird magazines, like, not weird magazines, just like, I don't even know what magazines they were, actually. We only ever used to look at the adverts at the back for like replica weapons from films. So I've got like the blade, sword, and I don't even know if it's legal, actually. It probably isn't illegal, actually, but they're up in the loft. In a box, a locked box, actually. Are they in a locked box? Yeah, they're in the loft anyway. They're not even on display. They're just steel. They're not even sharp or anything. But I've got like the blade sword and the replica sword from Matrix Revolutions that Matrix Reloaded, should I say, that Morpheus has. He uses in the motorway chase scene. I went through a phase of like trying to buy like, because I was a collector, still am a collector, and buy what you're into, don't you? So like, I bought a set of nunchucks from the same place, this mail order place that this guy at work used to get stuff through. He had like replica guns, obviously disarmed, but like non-functioning replicas and stuff. And yeah, I got these nunchucks, and they arrived, and they weren't like really, really good quality ones or anything. Don't get me wrong; they were quite crap, to be fair. And they were like, yeah, they were like just solid rubber ends where your hands would go, with like a little chain in between. And but, they were my nunchucks, and that nunchuck scene from is it The Way of the Dragon? Oh my god, this is gonna really annoy me now if I got this wrong. Enter the Dragon. Enter the Dragon when he goes into the tunnels. And it was always cut for TV. Like, you never saw the full one because they always said it was too violent and stuff because nunchucks were, like, violent. I don't know. It's bloody censorship's weird. But it's one of the best fight scenes ever. It really annoyed me that I can't recall that, considering how into all these films I was. It's amazing how your brain just stops working. Pretty sure it's Enter the Dragon because he goes down into the tombs, doesn't he? Goes down into the cavey bit. You know what? I don't even fucking know. My brain's just gone. Anyway. Amazing nunchuck scene with Bruce Lee. He's using 2 sets of nunchucks. There was a viral video of actually a little lad standing in front of a TV doing the exact scene. And me being about 18 at the time, thought, I can beat Bruce Lee. I can do that. And I actually got reasonably good. Not like amazing, but I could spin them, put them under my arms, like do a couple of little tricks with them. Change hands. I could do a thing where you rolled it around your arm and then caught it. I could put them around my neck and catch them. So it's not too bad. And I think it's like anything. Like when you start getting a little bit good at something, you think you're amazing, and then you don't maybe concentrate as much as you should. And my mum didn't realize I had nunchucks. I don't think at the time, and she'd have gone mad, which she did. She did go mad when she found out I'd got them, and she basically. Yeah, she just wanted me to not use them ever again. She went mad that I'd actually bought them in the first place. To be honest, like she was not happy about it at all. And anyway, yeah, I was up in my room and she was downstairs watching telly, and I was like I thought, I'll do a bit of nunchuckering. That's what I called it, nunchuckering. I don't know what the correct term is. Anyway, so I'm swinging these things around like a mad person, and I swung them like, and I don't know what I did. Like I must have like half-assed tried to do a spin or something like that, and one of the handles, I'm guessing they've got a proper name. I don't know, but nunchuck. I don't know. I'm useless today. And it literally just hit me square between the eye, just above the bridge of the nose, right in the middle of the forehead. And it took me clean off my legs. It knocked me to the floor. And, yeah, I was not, I don't know. I was not with it for a minute. And then I remember my mum shouting up the stairs going, "Stephen, are you okay?" And it actually sounded echoey to me. I got to use that echo effect. I've got to use it. I found a way to use it, so I'm going to use it. Yeah, so she's shouting up the stairs going, "Stephen, did you fall over? Are you okay?" And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine, I slipped. And I get up, and I can't find my nunchucks anywhere. I don't know where they've gone. They've obviously just rolled under something, or, I don't know, just evaporated or something. I don't know. They just disappeared. And I was actually quite annoyed about it, really, because I thought I was getting good. I literally never did any more nunchucking after that. Because I realised how dangerous they were. Because I think it's one of the things you don't really think about at the time, until you nearly kill yourself. They're like a weapon, aren't they? They are actually a weapon. It's not like that. It's not like they're just they're a weapon. I can't say anything else. It's a weapon, isn't it? And it's me just flailing around my room. But yeah. So yeah. So here's me nunchucker in my head. Yeah, but you do things like that as a kid, and I've got stories to tell about Indiana Jones and a skipping rope and turtles with a brush tail. But they're for another time. Yeah, but there you go. So if you own a set of nunchucks, probably you shouldn't own them, I would think. And don't try and be Bruce Lee with them, unless you're properly trained, because it really hurts and you can knock yourself out. Yeah. That's the Stephen Speak. That's episode, did I say 33? Oh, God, I'm not on track today, am I? Not on track at all today. Anyway, thank you very much for listening.
You've been listening to Stephen Speak Xtra.
Fucked that up, didn't I? I forgot the intro wasn't as long on that bit, so I'll try that again. I don't edit, do I? So I've got to keep going. Be professional. You didn't hear that. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll speak to you soon.
You've been listening to Stephen Speak Xtra Speak. Thanks for listening to my unscripted prattle on everything and nothing. Visit stephenspeak.com for updates, information, and my blog. You can follow more updates on social media at StephenSpeakPC. Thanks very much, and I'll speak to you soon.